This is not a philosophical preference, but a conclusion he draws from the deep logic of mathematics and computation, particularly Gödel's incompleteness theorems. If consciousness is indeed non-computable, then it cannot emerge from a brain that is merely a complex computer. It must be tapping into something else. This something else Penrose proposes is the physics of reality at its most fundamental level. Specifically, he points to the unresolved mystery of quantum mechanics, the measurement problem. In the quantum world, particles can exist in multiple states at once. A superposition. This blurry state of potential persists until a measurement is made, at which point the system collapses into one single definite reality. Mainstream interpretations have struggled to explain what constitutes a measurement. Penrose suggests that it is not an external observer, but gravity itself that resolves this ambiguity. He posits that every superposition has a tiny amount of mass energy associated with it, creating a minuscule warp in spacetime. When this warp reaches a certain threshold, it becomes unstable and collapses on its own. This process, called objective reduction, or OR, is a proposed physical law, not just an interpretation. It suggests that reality is constantly choosing its state based on a gravitational trigger. The theory, developed with anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff, is called orchestrated objective reduction, or Orch-OR. It hypothesizes that this gravity-induced collapse is not random noise but is orchestrated within the brain, specifically inside tiny protein structures within our neurons called microtubules. These microtubules, the theory claims, can sustain quantum superpositions long enough for them to reach the gravitational collapse threshold. Each moment of orchestrated collapse, according to Orch-OR, corresponds to a moment of conscious experience. Here, then, is the line in the sand. On one side, we have the computational theories, GNW and IIT, which state that consciousness is a pattern of information flow, independent of the physical substrate. On the other side, we have Orch-OR, which claims consciousness is a specific, non-computable physical process intimately linked to quantum gravity, occurring within a unique biological structure. This is not just a philosophical disagreement. It is a clash of two fundamentally different views of the universe and our place within it. For the first time, this clash presents us with a possibility that was once unthinkable, a clean, falsifiable experiment, a test that could distinguish gravity from code and finally begin to answer the most profound question we can ask. Before we venture into the exotic world of quantum gravity, we must first understand the reigning paradigm, the powerful and elegant idea that consciousness is, at its core, a product of computation. This viewpoint begins with a simple, yet profound observation. The brain is an information processing machine.